Hey everybody, Darren Slaughter, darrenslaughter.com. So let's say you want to be the low-cost provider. You know, there's everybody will scream and, oh, I want to hold my margin, I want to hold my price, but there's some guys and girls out there that can compete based on price. A lot of times what they run into, or the trouble that they have, is convincing Mrs. Jones that their low price still gets them the quality and the service that somebody else gave them at a much higher price. You'll hear things like, well, how can you possibly do it at that price when this company said it was $2,000 more? What you have to do is you have to resolve all of their objections up front. And whether you do that in the presentation or whether you do that in your body copy, it has to be done. You have to create the legitimacy that you're a proper company, that you're not going to just take their deposit and run and go to Jamaica or whatever it happens to be, that you're going to be there. You're going to do the work, and you can do the work well, but you just happen to have a competitive advantage to be able to do it at a much lower price. Kind of like, you know, if you're that painter who does a $99 room, but buried down deep in the fine print says, you know, you supply the paint and we don't do trim. Well, you go and you show up to Mrs. Jones and say, well, we're done, and where's my $99? And she looks around, and after she's paid for the paint and there's no trim work done, she's going to snap a rod. The first thing she's going to do is she's going to scream at you, not pay you, and get online and start ripping the shit out of you. So if you can just put up front, just be honest. Here's why I could do it. Whether you could do it because you can be cheaper, or whether you're doing it because you're taking other parts, you're taking other facets of the project out that other people have in, let them know that up front so they can make a decision based on apples to apples, not an apples to orange, or God forbid you do something that they may find deceptive or not above board. So put all their fears aside by putting all of your cards on the table, telling them exactly what you're going to do, and remove all doubt. And that's the way you get to play the low-cost game and beat your competition if that's what you want to do. Bye-bye.